Let's talk about confidence. Confidence is the key to success. Confidence breeds success and success breeds confidence, but it starts with your confidence level. Okay, if you look at every successful person that you know that has sustained their success over long periods of time, they are all confident with no exceptions. Now, that is not to say that they are not subject to self doubt from time to time. Okay, I myself am subject to self doubt from time to time, but ultimately, my confidence runs deeper than my doubt. And because of that, I continue to progress in my life. Okay, confidence will take you to places that hard work on its own could never take you. Because when you lack the confidence, a lot of times your work lacks substance. Okay, you're running on the treadmill. You're exerting all of this energy, but you're not actually getting anywhere. Okay, you're just appeasing your ego's desire, your ego's need to feel like you're getting somewhere. But ultimately, you're not actually moving. Okay, confidence is what allows you to get off of the treadmill and actually start making progress in your life because you elevate your mindset such that the ideas that you get are better. And then when you act on those ideas with the same level of persistence that you were acting on the non-effective ideas in the past, that's where you start to see exponential growth in your life, exponential progress on your journey. But how do you develop confidence? Okay, this is an age-old question that nobody really knows the answer to, but I think I found a formula that has at least worked for me. Okay, and if it worked for me, the chances are it'll probably work for you as well, because if you watch my videos, clearly we relate on a deep level. Now, with that being said, how do you develop confidence? The first thing that you need to do is you need to subject yourself to adversity. Now, I think a big misconception about confidence is that you can fake it until you make it. Okay, now maybe it might be wrong of me to say that it's a misconception because there is a lot of truth in that sentiment, but ultimately, in my opinion, I believe that the reason why faking it until you make it works is because when you fake it until you make it, you tend to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. You subject yourself to adversity by the very nature of the practice, because by faking it until you make it, you are putting yourself into situations that you would not normally put yourself into. For example, the first time I went to New York by myself, I was 18 years old. I had never even left the city of Louisville, Texas by myself. And suddenly I was in the biggest city in America. Okay, and I didn't know how to get around. I didn't know how to take the subway. My phone died. I was in Times Square. I had to get back to Brooklyn. If you're from New York, you know how stressful that probably sounds. Okay, especially for a young 18-year-old kid who had never been out of my city by myself. Now, how did I get out of that situation? I had to break out of my shell and start asking people. I had to start going up to people and asking them, hey, where does this train lead me to? How do I get back to Brooklyn? How do I get back to this station? And through asking people and through going out of my way to acquire the resources that I needed, i.e. buying a map, and like I said, just asking around and reading the subway maps and things like that, I was able to find my way back to the place that I was staying at. Now, had I not faked it until I made it in that situation, I'd probably still be in Times Square to this day. Okay, I would have been stuck there. That would have been my new life. But because I was able to develop the courage on the spot to do what I needed to do, I was able to not only get past that situation, but I was able to develop a level of confidence that no matter how lost I feel, I will always have the reassurance of knowing that I can ask people for help if I need it. Okay, and I can break out of my comfort zone if need be. That right there is how you develop confidence, okay, by overcoming adversity. When you overcome adversity, that is where you essentially build up your self-perception. I'm gonna give you an example, okay? Think about your favorite athlete. Better yet, let's just think about Stephen Curry. Okay, Steph Curry is a great example of confidence. When he shoots the ball, more often than not, you just assume that it's going to go in. Okay, when Steph Curry misses a three-point shot, you're probably surprised. Now, if you look at his percentages, he shoots less than 50%. So statistically speaking, when he shoots the ball from three, he's going to miss the shot. But the reason why you have supreme confidence in him and his shooting ability is because of the adversity that he's overcome in the past. Okay, when you watch him basically embarrass the best defenders in the world, you're going to develop confidence in him as an audience member, as a viewer of the game. Okay, so in the same way, when you consistently overcome adversity, when you overcome the greatest obstacles that you've ever encountered in your life, you're going to develop that same level of unshakable, unwavering, unrelenting confidence within yourself. And that confidence will allow you to breed more success in your life. And that success will bring on more confidence, because success is you overcoming more adversity and more obstacles to get to even higher peaks in life. Now, another way to build confidence, and this goes right along with overcoming adversity, but another way to build confidence is to make promises with yourself and keep them. Okay, when you can make promises with yourself and keep those promises, stay true to those promises, you build up inner integrity. Okay, discipline. You build up discipline. When you know that you have discipline, that is a great source of confidence. I'm going to give you another example. A few days ago, I drove to Houston. Okay, I stayed there for one night, hung out with my sister, her boyfriend. Next day, I hung out with my boy, Don, aka the Mamba Atlas. Shout out to him for showing me around the city. But I got back home at around midnight. I was working off of 5 hours of sleep. Okay, 5 hours of sleep, and I had just driven 4 hours in the car. When I got home, I still needed to do my workout. Now, believe me when I tell you that I made every excuse in the book to not go to the gym and get in a workout. But ultimately, I ended up going. Why did I end up going? Despite the fact that all of the conditions were working against me. I went because on my planner, okay, on my daily itinerary, I had workout scheduled for that day. So because I made that promise with myself, because I made the agreement with myself that I was going to do a workout that day, I wasn't going to let anything short of death or injury stop me from getting in that workout. And believe me when I tell you that that was one of the best workouts that I ever got in my life. Okay, not just from a physical standpoint. Okay, that was the same workout that I normally do, but from a mental standpoint, I built up my sense of inner integrity. I built up my self-perception. And when you have that level of confidence in yourself because you know that you're a genuine person who stays true to the promises that you make to yourself and to others, okay, being a person of integrity in terms of your relationship with yourself and your relationship with other people, that's how you build up that confidence that becomes contagious. Okay, that's where you build up the confidence that allows you to, for example, build an audience on YouTube of over 120,000 people who believe what you're saying just as much as you do, or at least part of what you're saying just as much as you do, because confidence is contagious. Confidence breeds conviction, and conviction breeds contagion. Okay, I'm very confident in what I'm saying in this video, therefore, my conviction level is a lot higher than if I were saying something that I didn't truly believe. And because my conviction level is higher, because I sound so passionate about this topic, because I am, because I genuinely believe everything that I'm saying, you guys believe what I'm saying as well. Especially if you're watching the video at this point. I don't know how long the video is, but you believe everything that I'm saying. Why is that? It's because I'm confident. Because this is tried and tested by me and by all of the people that I've observed on my journey. Okay, by overcoming obstacles and by making promises with yourself and keeping those promises, staying true to those promises, you develop inner confidence. You develop the type of confidence that cannot be taken away from you. The type of confidence that no amount of money, no car, no designer belt, nothing outside of you can give you. Okay, this is confidence that because nobody gives it to you, nobody can take from you.